by the task before us. Grateful for the trust you've bestowed, mindful of the sacrifices borne by our ancestors. I thank President Bush for his service to our nation. As well as the generosity and cooperation he has shown throughout this transition. 44 Americans have now taken the presidential oath. The words have been spoken during rising tides of prosperity and the still waters of peace. Yet, every so often, the oath is taken amidst gathering clouds and raging storms. At these moments, America has carried on not simply because of the skill or vision of those in high office, but because we, the people, have remained faithful to the ideals of our forebears and true to our founding documents. So it has been, so it must be with this generation of Americans. That we are in the midst of crisis is now well understood. Our nation is at war against a far-reaching network of violence and hatred. Our economy is badly weakened, a consequence of greed and irresponsibility on the part of some, but also our collective failure to make hard choices and prepare the nation for a new age. Homes have been lost, jobs shed, businesses shuttered. Our health care is too costly, our schools fail too many, and each day brings further evidence that the ways we use energy strengthen our adversaries and threaten our planet. These are the indicators of crisis, subject to data and statistics. Less measurable, but no less profound, is a sapping of confidence across our land. A nagging fear that America's decline is inevitable, that the next generation must lower its sights. Today, I say to you that the challenges we face are real. They are serious and they are many. They will not be met easily or in a short span of time. But know this, America, they will be met. On this day, we gather because we have chosen hope over fear, unity of purpose over conflict and discord. On this day, we come to proclaim an end to the petty grievances and false promises, the recriminations and worn-out dogmas that for far too long have strangled our politics. We remain a young nation, but in the words of Scripture, the time has come to set aside childish things. The time has come to reaffirm our enduring spirit, to choose our better history, to carry forward that precious gift, that noble idea passed on from generation to generation, the God-given promise that all are equal, all are free, and all deserve a chance to pursue their full measure of happiness. In reaffirming the greatness of our nation, we understand that greatness is never a given. It must be earned. Our journey has never been one of shortcuts or settling for less. It has not been the path for the faint-hearted, for those who prefer leisure over work or seek only the pleasures of riches and fame. Rather, it has been the risk-takers, the doers, the makers of things, some celebrated, but more often men and women obscure in their labor, who have carried us up the long, rugged path towards prosperity and freedom. For us, they packed up their few worldly possessions and traveled across oceans in search of a new life. For us, they toiled in sweatshops and settled the West, endured the lash of the whip, and plowed the hard earth. For us, they fought and died in places like Kakri and Gettysburg, Normandy, and Quezon. Time and again, these men and women struggled and sacrificed and worked till their hands were raw, so that we might live a better life. They saw America as bigger than the sum of our individual ambitions, greater than all the differences of birth or wealth or faction. This is the journey we continue today. We remain the most prosperous, powerful nation on earth. Our workers are no less productive than when this crisis began. Our minds are no less inventive. Our goods and services no less needed than they were last week or last month or last year. Our capacity remains undiminished. But our time of standing pat, of protecting narrow interests and putting off unpleasant decisions, that time has surely passed. Starting today, we must pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and begin again the work of remaking America. Everywhere we look, there's work to be done. The state of our economy calls for action, bold and swift, and we will act, not only to create new jobs, but to lay a new foundation for growth. We will build the roads and bridges, the electric grids and digital lines that feed our commerce and bind us together. We will restore science to its rightful place and wield technology's wonders to raise healthcare's quality and lower its cost. We will harness the sun and the winds and the soil to fuel our cars and run our factories, and we will transform our schools and colleges and universities to meet the demands of a new age. All this we can do. All this we will do. Now, there are some who question the scale of our ambitions, who suggest that our system cannot tolerate too many big plans. Their memories are short, for they have forgotten what this country has already done, what free men and women can achieve when imagination is joined to common purpose and necessity to courage. What the cynics fail to understand is that the ground has shifted beneath them, that the stale political arguments that have consumed us for so long no longer apply. The question we ask today is not whether our government is too big or too small, but whether it works, whether it helps families find jobs at a decent wage, care they can afford, a retirement that is dignified. Where the answer is yes, we intend to move forward. Where the answer is no, programs will end. And those of us who manage the public's dollars will be held to account to spend wisely, reform bad habits, and do our business in the light of day, because only then can we restore the vital trust between a people and their government. Nor is the question before us whether the market is a force for good or ill.
Here is more recent, this one. But the conviction with which he is speaking, conviction is conviction. In fact, our country needs a lot more. They were also in a problem. They are still in a problem. America is still in a problem. But he has done something, but he could do very little because of the fat cats. So we also have a problem. We have a greater problem. Now I would ask you, the next exercise is that you write a short speech here in how many minutes? Maximum 7 minutes. 7 minutes you are able to write about 140 words. Okay, 10 minutes. 10 minutes only you write a speech. If you are the Prime Minister, what you are going to do? See, now if you are the Prime Minister and you have been made Prime Minister, now this is your inaugural speech. So what you will do? 10 minutes to write, and then you have to come here, but with conviction. Okay? We have seen articulation of all the leaders. We have seen their modulation. We have seen the conviction. We have seen their desire, the way they speak. Yeah? Last 1 minute. Revise.
I want to thank you all for choosing me as the Prime Minister of India. I want to congratulate all Indians to complete 68 years of independence. However, even after 68 years of independence, I feel we are still not independent. We are still facing a lot of problems like poverty, unemployment, illiteracy, etc. In order to build a free India, we need to fight with these problems. The potential of this country is unlimited. But we need to take this potential out. We need to make India a country which is an example for the world. And we can and we will achieve this.
Good, give her a big hand.
In the 68th year of independence, our country, India, is a young nation, unmatched aspiration coupled with blessing of Mother Nature.
A little fast, you are a little fast.
Our country,
I am today humbled that you all have elected me. Yeah, speak like Barack Obama. Yeah. Just now I played that for a long time, so that you invite that.
in the 68th year of independence, our country, India, is a young nation, unmatched aspiration coupled with blessing of Mother Nature in the form of land, water, and resources. Innovation, creativity is unbound, and human spirit is free. A lot has been achieved in terms of alienating poverty, promoting healthcare and education, creating a just and fair justice system which punishes the guilty. But a lot still remains. A lot still remains to be done in order to include people at the bottom of the pyramid to have a dignified life. A lot remains to be done in roads, transport, and healthcare.
Conviction, pauses.
We will work towards mending old relations.
We will work towards, yes, lot of crowd is there.
We will work towards mending old relations, creating new ones, harnessing what our neighbors and otherwise have to offer, and what we can give in return. In this age of internet and social media, we will ensure no lives remain untouched. People are included in the growth of our great nation. Our nation was, is, and will remain, and we will do everything in fairness to ensure it remains a great nation. Thank you.
As your PM and opportunity to stand here to represent you. India is a very beautiful country with very rich culture. And my aim is to utilize that culture and that resources in a very efficient manner. My aim is to help India to grow as a whole. I want to see India as one of the best countries to live in, to work in, to study in. If all of us contribute in the development, India will rise soon. I agree, corruption is quite high. People have lost their faith in government. And this loss of faith is the main reason for growing corruption.
Longer pauses, a little slower pace.
You people of India, should trust the government you have chosen. Being a PM of India, I hold responsibilities towards each and every citizen. Therefore, I'll build strong channels so that your problems, major concerns can come directly to me. I'll take steps to improve the existing systems like tax system, education system,
and other systems.
etc. That's what I did.
No, it doesn't matter. Conclude. Thank them.
Thanks a lot.
Okay.
With all humility, I accept the trust and confidence that you have instilled in me. And I would like to start by saying that our Constitution is the best and the most intensive in the world. It holds the greatest of ideals of freedom and equality for all, and provides the equal opportunity for all who stay. Now, as a government, it is I to uphold the Constitution to its truest intent and belief. So I will instill the efficiency and honesty in all public delivery. We already have all the schemes, all the benefits for all, and now it's the time for the conviction in that delivery. And I'm very proud to say that we have the most intensive network and infrastructure. We already have one of the most intelligent and dexterous, innovative manpower on earth. Everybody acknowledges and knows that. Now it's time to take pride and with all we do. With pride comes conviction. With conviction comes honesty. My fellow countrymen, take pride at all you do. If we at government take pride in our work, then all work will become the pride of this nation. This is what we are, and this is what we will do. We will be proud, strong, and honest. And I will ensure in all. Well, that's all. Thanks.
Thank you.
It gives me immense pleasure to stand in front of you as Prime Minister of our country. Firstly, I'd like to thank everyone for supporting me, trusting me, and giving me the opportunity to take care of our nation. I feel humbled. Yes, it's our nation. Today, we all should understand that I can't do anything if you don't support me. It's my responsibility to guide you, motivate you, and help you in making this nation the dream nation which we always wanted to be. India is a nation of varied languages, cultures, religions, philosophies, and today I feel proud to be part of this nation. Let's work for the improvement of this nation. Let's work for the development. Let's prove ourselves that we have it and we can do it.